The music ended wrong. All right. Does anybody have anything to say?
Of course.
Yeah, we usually have lots
Go
to
ahead.
say.
Well, weird.
Yeah, you're.
Hi.
Yeah.
I thought you had a way to make it like 4 square.
Not yet. That'll be next episode.
Okay. Ooh, we're getting
Yeah.
new features as
Yes.
new episodes come along.
We progress. We progress.
What the hell was that noise?
Dog.
Dog?
I had an empty can down here. I was getting off the table.
Well, at least it wasn't this noise. Anybody would like to know
Stop.
what that noise is?
I have mesothelioma.
The audience is just loving this, I'm sure.
Get in on that giant class action lawsuit that's been going on for 30 years.
Yeah, finally.
Thank God.
All right. Well,
Wait
let's
till you get your check for 65 cents in the mail.
65 cents. So what we have here is
Yes.
actually
Yes.
K.
Okay.
Okay.
That's wine from a winery of a friend of mine, Wizards Wines
Camera's
and
over there.
Wines.
Camera's there.
So here's your
It's
can.
looking at this right now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
fair.
why I wasn't worried.
Camera's there.
Yeah, yeah.
And these fine folks are going to try it live, I guess.
Live
Can you tell us a little more about them? Anything
Yeah.
that you'd like to disclose besides the fact that they donated this absolutely fabulous bottle to us that I know I'm hyping it up. I haven't tried it yet, so it better live up to what I just said.
They also have, I want to say they have at least like 10 different flavors of various fruit wines. So there's a lot of options. You can set up an appointment. I should be able to find them at Wizards Wines and Vines and go and sample some stuff.
Oh.
Weed.
So I heard set up an appointment. I was like, do they take insurance? Do they take,
they take
my insurance?
They take insurance.
What's the copay on that?
Yeah. Is there a lot of paperwork involved with getting the Medicaid set up for that? Or
Bitch doesn't want to come out.
Medicaid?
There it is.
Oh.
I've been dealing with that Medicaid and Medicare a lot in the last.
Smells good.
I am so glad I am no longer on Medicaid because I remember all the trials and tribulations. Thank you.
That was a great sound.
That was.
What? I thought you were talking about the glugs.
Oh.
Ooh, beautiful. Whatever the smell was called.
Bouquet.
Yeah, the bouquet.
The bouquet's pretty good, huh? Nice.
I'm not French.
Very nice.
Yeah, it smells like the Kool-Aid coolers,
A little bit.
which is an absolutely nostalgic stink, and I love it.
I feel like this is about to be like a very dangerous wine to taste.
If I drink it and it tastes like Kool-Aid, I will die.
Oh,
Oh?
that's fantastic.
It smells really good. Yes.
Now, the bouquet is one thing, but
Oh, wow.
it's just the right level of like flavor and dryness.
I normally don't like wine, especially not reds, but that's good. Hello, Crumb. Get out of here.
It is a bit dry. I like the tartness of it on this one. It was nice. Very happy.
Check out the legs.
Does it have legs?
I don't fucking know. What's a leg?
Yes, it has legs.
What's that mean?
Audience can correct me if I'm wrong, but I learned a long time ago from probably somebody who doesn't know what they're really talking about. When you swirl it around, you see how it seems to cling to the edge.
You mean the meniscus?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a thing that's inherent with lots of liquids with viscosity.
that's okay. You want to know something that's interesting as far as wines go and what are acceptable flavors?
Sure.
So you have things like toast.
Mm-hmm.
Various florals, those are acceptable, and then you get into like your woody. And we're not talking about stuff that was actually sitting in a cask. We're just talking natural woody flavor. A nutty flavor is acceptable.
Right.
But the one that I hate the worst,
Chocolate?
no, I'd actually rather have that. Burnt rubber
Is that
Yeah.
is an acceptable flavor.
I disagree.
I've heard of that,
That
yes.
feels
Well,
unacceptable.
As somebody who makes mead, I wouldn't want that.
As somebody who tries to enjoy anything they put in their body, being reminded of road construction while drinking a bottle of something is a problem.
This reminds me of the 465 I-70 on-ramp.
Oh, yeah. I'm picking up notes of 2008 65? Northbound? Oh, nope, southbound. My bad.
But the flavor betrays it and makes it feel as though it's an I-90 West.
But maybe this is a newer vintage, but I'm getting 69 South near Martinsville.
Nice. Very nice.
It's not even
The subtle
I forgot about the sex number. Fuck.
You were so euphoric about the the interstate system that you forgot that second numbers exist.
Who's calling?
Spam risk.
Oh.
Spam risk is calling. I
Hey,
liked it better when it was spam likely, but
I mean, do you want? Is there a way to change the ringtone so if it is spam likely, it's a different message from me? So instead of "you are being summoned," it can be something else.
I don't know. We have to see if it actually do that.
It's just
I'm
like,
kind of curious, because if we could actually get it to specifically if it's a spam risk or a blocked number, then that would be great.
warning, warning, you are getting phone cancer. Don't pick up.
All right.
Yeah, if you want more morning announcements like that, you should listen to the Necromantic Empire.
That's right.
Starring
Available anywhere.
all of us, actually.
Yeah, to some degree,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of us.
Well, no, Kay was in it last
Yeah,
season.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It was my little thingy. It was great.
All right.
Yes, we should probably do the show, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
we have
welcome
a whole-
to Rules of Whimdark. Go ahead and take over, Alex. You do your thing.
Hi, I have the script. So, Rules of Whimdark, if you have not been paying attention, this is the second episode, so it's okay. It's an anthology featuring a cast of 4 rotating DMs that follow 2 rules. The Rule of Cool and the Rule of Fool. Join Alex, Sam, John,
Oop, there we go. That's me.
and Kay.
Hello.
Woo.
As we do our best to break ourselves and each other, violations of the rules will be met with consequences. We haven't had to deal with that yet.
Yeah.
I am currently DMing. We are into session 2 of my the Scale of Arbalest Peak story vignette, I suppose, vinaigrette, I suppose. And right now the scores are actually pretty even. If I remember right, if I took my notes right.
I'm pretty sure like we all just got like 1 point each or something like that.
No, each of you got 2.
Oh,
Sweet.
Yeah, each of you did 2 cool things.
I forgot we were running off of a point system on the cool and cool track.
Oh no, that's not the cool and full trick. That is the house competition.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no points for rule and for the rules. The consequences are usually more. We haven't decided, so we'll say to be determined.
Sure, that works. Yeah.
Yeah. As for the consequences of the points for the houses, somebody just gets to win this session, and it's gonna be me because we're having fun, but also it's gonna be someone with points. So, yes. Who wants to remind everybody where we were 2 weeks ago?
we had just finished going through a shop,
Mhm.
and we all found various clues, including a description of the person, the name of the person, and that this person had various dragon parts.
Yes.
Seemingly undead dragon parts, if I
Was
remember.
his name Duke? Oh no, sorry.
It was Ozzy was the
Yes.
name of the individual with all the stuff. It's likely not a dragon anymore, whatever it was originally.
Okay.
We found out through my licking piece of it.
You were so keen on licking pieces of it.
Leave nothing unlicked.
We identified that it was both rainbow and void.
Rainbow and what?
Void.
Rainbow and void. Yes.
Uh,
Dark side of the moon.
mhm.
Yeah.
And this Ozzy character has green hair, is very tall, kind of elfy, and has billowing leather clothes.
Yes. I remember them being very cool. And so
It wasn't just the green hair; it's all features were highlighted in green. If I remember the description Alex gave me correctly.
I offered no corrections.
Nope.
He has the skin is dark, some kind of like dark brown with green highlights, but the green hair was specific.
Okay. I thought the green hair was right, but it was kind of like I thought there was other green.
It's possible. Like
And
Yeah.
you also may be confusing it. There was green in other descriptions too of
Oh,
other
that's
things.
true,
So
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
lots of green.
Yeah.
It's a green, super green.
It's green.
it's not easy being green.
It could be. The trees are having a great time until they don't. Yeah, anything else anyone wants to contribute from the recap?
We ended there in the catacombs, going over things that I had lifted from the shop.
Yes, each of you
and-
had acquired. You were briefing each other in,
Yeah, and we were. That's where we left off. We were getting ready to make a plan.
and I remember a faint message upon the wind that
Yes.
said John wants to go first.
Yes, yes, yes. So as we're sitting there, we're over this table that has the quills, because that's what was on the
Yeah.
table.
Do you want to highlight yourself?
Oh, sure. Look, it's me. Hi.
You're in charge of things. You have to remember when
Hi.
people are talking.
Yeah. Well, this is why we're going to the 4 screen soon.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Mhm.
yes, I'm sitting there, and they're laid out in front of me. Everything's fine and wonderful, and I say, somebody get me the body of a urchin child about my height. Now,
What?
I need the body
Of an urchin child.
someone who died recently. Yes,
How recently do you need him?
as recently as possible. I'd prefer it to be fresh, but not necessarily fresh from our circumstances. Yes, yes. Mm.
Buka immediately just does like the hands back, like, nope.
No, it's-
I will dig into many things. I will not touch a dead body.
right.
Kids don't care. Bodies, not a can. No.
Yeah, well, I personally don't think we should kill them ourselves,
Oh.
but it's not actually off the table either.
Uh-huh.
I believe in my experience as a healer that is most indefinitely off of my table. I am in the business of the preservation of life and wellness, not in the immediate dispatching of such things. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a large city, and lots of children die.
Can that stretch
Daily.
over here? Like, can I
Maybe.
access it, or can you like set it here? Because I'll happily drive the camera.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
So hang on, just
So-
real quick, so I can learn. You're 1.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
You're 2.
Yes.
You're 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my ass. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
All right.
All right, so 1.
Hello.
Start talking.
Yes.
You were, or was it you talking?
It was him
Oh.
talking.
You were talking about getting a body.
No, I was talking about not doing such a thing.
Oh, well, how are you? Continue with your not doing thing. I just know that children die all the time. Please find one for me.
Yes, this tragedy is quite apparent, and perhaps with some of the connections you have here in the catacombs, you might be able to require some poor child's early deceased body, but we won't be.
3 of us.
Why?
appears
So,
that way.
why are we needing a child's body?
Oh, it's very simple. They're going to put my clothes on, and everyone's going to spread rumors around how a little kid had taken these items from a certain shop.
Why?
So we can hopefully attract the
Uh.
person we're looking for to come to us.
Why don't I just scry on the items and find out who had them last before they were in the shop?
Because we know who that is.
Right.
But to scry would be to
See where they are now.
yes.
You may attempt that. Still, I want the body.
You want the body.
Yes, I want the body.
I'm going to apologize to the whiplash of the watchers because I'm just like, you guys are talking fast. I'm like, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, fuck, 3, 2, fuck.
And this is why we need the split screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
John. Thank you for setting all this up in advance. Your efforts are not unappreciated.
This is fantastic.
We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate you.
That is so empty.
Hollow?
Yeah. I wonder why. Why would that be hollow?
Yeah, who could not mean it when they say that? Okay, so I'm just going to pop it over to me real quick. So you want to convince the seller that a child has shoplifted such that they will try to find you?
Well, technically, they will find us when they're really just going to find
A child.
a child.
A dead child.
Right.
And it'll look like we killed a child.
No.
I'm
The child will have just died. We can even make it look like one of the quills killed him.
Could we
Doesn't
not
matter.
just make a fake body and a scarecrow of sorts, a dummy perhaps? And again, if our friend here is able to scry and locate
I'm willing
that
to try
being,
that.
That seems way more direct.
But I think a
honestly.
fake body would lead to complications.
I believe that your approach may lead to complications no matter what in this regard.
No,
Um,
this city is very easy with its dead. I mean, this is a large city.
It really is. There's not a lot of burial plots, so we just kind of.
And if it's just a street urchin who was stealing, how are we to blame?
Okay, so out of game real quick. What is your race again?
I'm a dwarf.
Okay.
That's why I need a child. Because,
When you were like,
does anybody remember what
you
I
were a
did in the
grown
store?
adult. You're a grown adult in my mind going, we need to find a child my height.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
We need the child form of Wilt Chamberlain.
I need a dead cat. Wait, no, it's a different story. Yes.
Yes.
Why don't we try the scry approach first? And if
We can do both.
Yes, I suggest both due to this thing called, what do you call it? Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
time.
But if he also has an established marketable location to sell the wares, why not just dip into the house coffers, buy up as many of the specialty wares that they sell, and then just wait for them to come back for the word and their share?
Time.
Time.
I believe we're in a rush.
Ish.
Anyway,
It's still day one, by the way.
anyway, while you all are trying to find children's bodies, I'm just gonna, and she cuts her arm open a little bit and
I will
starts.
assist you in the scrying. I don't need to go looking for children's corpses.
You know what? I have a wild idea. I'm gonna go blackmail a coroner. I'm bored. If you need me, we don't have any sending stones or anything. I will be back here in about an hour. You guys do your stuff. You'll know if I get a body. There'll be the sound of wagon wheels and whatnot. Okay?
Sounds great.
Very well.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Bye.
Right. While he's off and they're scrying, I'm going to prepare to a spell of Raise the Dead. So when the child gets here, we'll have a nice little zombie walking around.
You do that. Okay. Hey, I have to make a note. What the fuck? Hang on, I got pencils.
2 out of 3 of the characters are very necromantic.
2 of the 3 characters are perfectly made for questionable moral decisions regarding desecrating corpses.
Children's corpses. Yes.
Any children. Look,
Any
blood
corpse.
magic does not discriminate.
any corpse, yeah.
All right.
They don't even have to be dead for me, though.
If it's not dead, it's not a corpse.
Well, it is. It's just a living one.
Semantics. You two do your blood thing. I'm making a note real quick.
Make your note. Make your
Yeah,
note.
I'm listening. You guys can do whatever. Well, not whatever, but
Yeah. So, I'm gonna, channel my blood magic and try and locate the person who had these before the shopkeep.
you
the
mean
quills.
like Azzy, or do you mean
Azzy, yes.
Okay. By all means.
I don't know what we should be rolling for this.
Is there a saving throw on the scry, or is it an active roll on your part?
I will pull that up on the PSRD real quick here.
Appreciated, because the spell list I have here is very.
The PSRD, the Pathfinder study of. It'd been funny if it was PRSD, because then it'd be, the Pathfinder repository of stupid dumb. But it's not. So the joke. And then blood augured again.
Dead air. Come on, pal. Somebody talk.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm typing with my old fashioned digits.
I'm putting this in for scry. Here we go.
That's a terrible Z. Here we go. Other notes for this pomegranate wine,
Mhm.
while delicious, does not pair well with frosted animal cookies.
Or
Oh,
cheese
no.
puffs.
Oh, I bet you it does
Yeah.
not co-op. Cheese puffs only cooperate with Mountain Dew and other sins.
It's,
Agreed.
well, for our use of scry, you can observe a creature at any distance. If the subject succeeds on a will save, the spell fails. So the difficulty of the save depends on how well your knowledge of the subject and what sort of physical connection, if any, you have to that creature. Furthermore, if the subject is on another plane, it gets a +5 bonus on its will save. So here's the will modifier. If there is nothing going on, it's +10. Second hand, you've heard of the subject, you get +5. First hand, you have met them, +0. If you are familiar with them, it's -5 on their will save.
Okay.
Connection, if you have a likeness or picture, a possession or garment, but if you have a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, etc., it's -10 on their will save.
Okay.
So as of right now, we would be getting, since we've only heard of the subject, we've not met them, so that would be a -5 to Azzy's will save.
No,
+5.
Oh, +5. I'm sorry. Well,
Yes.
because the -10 and then
Yeah, the -5 is like if you have a part of them is it is a -10, right?
-10, yeah.
But if you've met them, it's -5. And if you are just familiar, 0.
So yeah, if you have no connection to this person whatsoever, they get +10 to their save.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Second hand, you've heard of them, it's a +5.
Right.
I'm going to do a thing real quick. I have a ritual wherein I take my 4 sets of d20s and I roll them against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one rolls the highest is the set I use for the day. Oh,
dear.
thank you. And the winner is Pearl. Ooh.
Not now, Steven.
I don't know if that captures nearly as well as it should.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sure we'll get a few Steven's Universe fans out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm one of them. Just no. Judgment.
Right. So that would be they make a will save then with +5 based on our
Yes, and
stuff.
your spellcasting modifier, or does it not matter?
So I have a class DC. I'm assuming that's what you would use.
That sounds about right.
So it's 26.
26. All right. And let me hang on. I gotta pull up Azzy's stat block real quick.
So how was your day while they're pulling that stat up?
Honestly, not bad.
You know what's really annoying?
What? Oh,
Stop it!
That's why I was leaning my head way back.
Lean back. Lean
Let's
back.
see here.
Lean with it. Gotta rock with it.
dog. You cannot.
You give me those goddamn stat numbers now. Okay. And I know there's pluses and minuses on this shit. Now, where is it?
So how was your vacation?
Busy.
Good.
Busy. Not in the fun way.
Oh,
I've
okay.
gotten to do a couple things I wanted,
Mhm.
which wound up just mostly like fishing for like 2 hours at a time here and there for a couple days.
That's not bad. You got getting to fish. Yeah.
Built fence. That's always fun. God, I fucking love and hate being rural. Oh, we're getting livestock. Build fence. I don't wanna. I wanna play.
Well, at least you didn't have to, catch an emu today.
You won by 2.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So I know. So I can see him now.
Yes. That's the effect of the spell? Is
I-
that you can see where he's at?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's remote viewing. So yeah.
Yeah. So, of course, it won't give me the full description of the spell.
That would be convenient and helpful.
Yeah. It is just you can observe a creature at any distance. That's all it says.
So I'd assume I can see where he is and what he's doing.
Yes, I will give you a thorough description of kind of what you can see given the scry. So, right now, you see the interior of a nice manor. It looks to be a hallway with like a runner rug, red and black livery. You see several portraits on the walls. You recognize one of them because this appears to be your house's headquarters. He is, you see him, he's actually quite imposing, standing over what would essentially be the, I don't want to say the Primarch, but like the headmaster of the house. And they seem to be having a good conversation. Actually, quite lively. You've never seen, make a name, please. I don't have a name for this guy.
Varence.
Varence? So Headmaster Varence. You've never seen him laugh like that. Like actually enjoy himself. Usually he's kind of dour. But he delights in certain things, but never conversation.
Interesting.
And this other fellow is just, you can kind of like, it feels like unnatural the way he's kind of like almost like he's not used to being. You can't hear anything, if I understand correctly.
No.
No, you can only observe.
And how long does it last? I know, I ask all the fun questions.
I know, it's all right. Let me pull that up again. Double check the time.
Yeah, I should have a duration. It's either instant or...
Casting time is an hour.
Oh,
gross.
Range, see text, effect, magical sense of duration is 1 minute per level.
we're level 8, so 8 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes. All right. Do you keep watching from this point?
Yes, but I am going to let... what was your character's name again?
It is Reginald H. Theldenwild.
Reginald. He's at my house's headquarters. We need to go. Now, I am observing him.
Excellent. I will begin making my way there immediately.
Take me with you.
Yes, of course, of course.
By the way, this is House Visceral. A cast time's an hour.
Yes.
Just going to say, Buka comes back.
Mhm.
And he goes, all he had today was women and soldiers. What's the point?
It's all right. We've found them.
I'm sure some child is starved today.
I'm sure there is, but oh.
Have you checked the gutters?
You really should have seen his face though. I brought out his affair, and he's all like, "Oh, don't tell my wife." It's like, "Oh, I won't tell your wife. You give me a kid," and he's like, "I don't have any kids today." I'm like, "Ah, what are we doing? What are you doing?"
Are you still telling his wife then?
You see
Maybe.
you see that my eyes are completely blood red and like I'm crying red tears. It's like, we need to go to my house now.
House Visceral.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sorry about the body. I hate letting you down.
Well, let's see if this works. If it doesn't, we'll continue with my plan.
I'm sure we can find a kid in an alley along the way.
Why
Keep
didn't you
an eye
just
out.
ask for a dead dwarf?
It's easier to blame a child, a street urchin specifically, and not a complete race. Distraction is a main goal.
Well then, off to the house, Visceral.
Yeah, I could have just asked for a dwarf. It's fine. It's fine. No, I get it. I don't want to implicate a whole race.
And since I had a certain mark on my wrist, I don't want it to be brought back to me.
Ah, yes.
For a little child shoplifting at a place.
Yeah, that's generally bad. I'm gonna be in my head for a minute. Let's go. How the hell? I mean, I know how to get out of here, but like, I don't know where the here is in relation. Dogs, I love you.
Yes. They tend to like bones.
Yeah. I'm sure it's very disrespectful for dogs to eat these bones.
We need to go to House Visceral. Simple. This way.
All right, and we all follow Lauren.
Because that worked so well the last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll again.
What am I rolling on this one?
That's gonna be your, I think, knowledge local, or is it engineering? I had you roll engineering last time because we're in catacombs.
Yeah, it's not like a dungeon. It's a...
Well, it kind of is. Maybe. Which one do you have more in? Is it engineering or dungeoneering? I know I'm asking a lot these days.
I don't see it anywhere on the list.
Okay, just roll me a knowledge check then. Just int plus whatever modifier you invested into that.
So I get a +4 to intelligence.
Oh boy!
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
Try again.
That cocked between the 7 and the 1.
Oh.
7.
Damn.
Oh, well. 11?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
But I should also have
A modifier on that.
right, because
Because this is like
familiarity, this is my place.
you're
Yeah,
all
it'd be
about
the-
this. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, you did it. You didn't fuck it up this time.
That's acceptable. It wasn't a 1.
I like how you say that was acceptable, as if it's your position.
Well, I could sit here and go, damn, that didn't. I disagree and still lose. But okay, moving right along.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is just
way.
unacceptable. Go ahead.
So weaving in and out of various tunnels and catacombs, some of you might see familiar names and family lineages as we pass through various crypts.
Wait, you notice something. As you're walking, one of your favorite skulls of, Dominic the 14th. Oh, hang on. Dominic the 14th. Yeah.
Okay.
Upside down. That was not an accident. It didn't. You know these tunnels.
Yes.
And so when you walk through every day, you have landmarks that you keep track. And Dominic the 14th, he always looks so chipper. And yet this time, he's upside down.
I investigate. I've got to take a look. Is there
Yeah.
a reason? Is he attached to anything? Was it a secret door? Or was it just somebody scrounging around?
Given the location, it's very unlikely that it's just some kind of vagrant going through and futzing up. This feels almost like a prank.
Ooh, intentional fuckery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intentional. We have to investigate this. Look around. Does anybody notice anything out of the ordinary? I start looking around, looking for clues.
Do you have investigation?
Pretty sure I do.
You should. Or it's maybe not investigation, maybe it's just perception.
Yeah, I think it's just perception.
Investigation is a 5e skill.
Okay. So if it's perception,
It's gonna be I don't like doing you walk into a room
24.
perception check. That's stupid. You got what?
24.
24. Everything just kind of seems as it is. There's maybe some odd the general treaded path. But which paths are popular because it's your foray. You go through these and
My
there's
domain.
just slightly more traffic on what would be considered a less beaten path.
How long is this going to distract us from where we're going?
Quite a bit,
Mhm.
and not in a way you want.
Sorry, this is a bit disturbing. This is intrusion to our areas. This desecration of our spots. I have I need to investigate this.
Right. Can you at least tell us which way to go to Visceral from here?
Oh yes. Pulls out a little bit of vellum.
Mhm.
Writes a small map with various names that you should look for.
Do you believe it be wise to go down this path alone, or would you like a companion in this scenario?
Oh, I wouldn't mind you coming with me. That would be great. Yes.
Very well, then I trust you would be able to get along, both of you at House Visceral, much more than I would be.
It is my house, so yes.
And I've been in there a few times.
Yes.
They didn't see me those times, but I've been in there. Very nice. Nothing I'd really want to steal, but God, it is.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. I picked up on the vibe.
Yeah, you don't want to steal from us.
I know. Most people don't. Nobody. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody ever really says you want to steal from us. That's not true. Alchemists do. Alchemists ask people to steal stuff all the time.
They're very unwise.
It is unwise to steal from an alchemist.
Yes.
You don't know what's in those bottles until it starts burning your pocket. So
Or your intestines.
you don't
Or it explodes.
guess.
That's also burning intestines if it's a big
It's
enough
burning
explosion.
a little bit of everything, but we're getting distracted. So we can go ahead and just split the party.
So during the travel and my scrying, obviously it probably at this point
It's faded.
it's faded, but was he still there as we were headed in?
They were heading into the headmaster's office.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Very well then. Then we will join you both in the future. Well,
Yes.
you lead the way then, sir.
Yes. Follow me.
Following.
I'll let you go ahead and do your side, unless you want us to do us.
I'm going to have you guys do yours first.
Okay. Do that.
Excellent.
Yes.
Because
This is a beautiful digression. And so I will say this. As you go down the less beaten path, the air changes. Oh, I should probably focus on me as well. The air changes. Like, it becomes damper, dustier. It's not normal. Usually catacombs are very dry places, especially in a mountain range. This has taken on a different tone altogether. Not fungal. It's not moldy, per se. But the air sits heavier in your lungs.
so it's moist.
No.
No.
No. It's just... There's something... I don't want to say supernatural, because like that doesn't mean anything in the fantasy world.
No.
Everything's kind of natural in
Yeah.
there until it's not. More so to say that you just can tell that the environment has shifted to something you're unfamiliar with, almost as if your soul is stepping into like a pool.
Okay.
And if you keep walking, you feel like your soul might start hitting the edge of where it can breathe. And you are not familiar with this feeling in this catacomb.
No. Would this be a good time to make a I don't know, some sort of
Occult
observation
or
cultural-
occultism or arcana.
Mm-hmm.
May I
Absolutely.
go ahead and cast Detect Fiendish Presence?
Describe that
Yes.
for me.
It's Detect Evil. It just has a weird name.
Detect evil.
Yes. It just
Okay.
has a weird name from the spell list that I had on my app.
Okay. All right. So what does that do exactly?
Essentially, it lets me detect within 60 feet of me presence of evil.
Okay.
Showing up as like auras, glows.
Okay. And that's evil like in the alignment chart, not necessarily evil in the like, I don't know, ambiguous, beyond good and evil.
Yeah, it has to have an alignment of evil,
Okay.
or be created from evil energy.
Okay.
Like negative energy kind of stuff.
Okay. But not like any kind of like elemental or like necrotic, just evil.
Evil, right.
Got it. Go ahead.
So, I cast it.
No,
Nothing.
nothing.
This place definitely has a certain atmosphere about it.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my occultism.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Don't roll a 13.
I did roll a 13, which is
I
fine.
know.
Oh, fuck.
That makes it a 29.
29?
Yeah.
In all of your learning on the nature of life and death and the spaces beyond, you have heard of the ethereal plane. It is the dimension wherein things slip through from
Camera's
living.
not on you.
Hmm?
You're not.
Oh,
on
of course not. Because I forget that I'm talking and that I'm important. Yes. So when something dies, when a living thing dies, the soul naturally goes to the plane of death, where it is then judged by the mistress of death and the lady of graves, and then sent to its appropriate afterlife depending on its belief system. There is a space between there. Don't fucking sing it. Thank you. Where it must travel. Usually things don't chill out in the ethereal plane. It's an ephemeral space. But sometimes things can come from there. Things can go there deliberately. But a lot of times, naturally, that is not a destination. It is merely a liminal space. It's not good. It's not evil. It is a truly neutral, yet, damaging space.
Now, in the material world here, how big of an area are we in?
How do you mean?
Like, is it an amphitheater or is it just tunnels?
Yeah, as we walk through the tunnels, have we walked into like a large chamber of sorts?
You know that you are approaching what would essentially be a vestibule, wherein in older builds of the city, they would place there's a kind of like an egress spot for bodies. It's like just when the city was smaller.
So in other words, not very big.
It used to be a big space, but has then been built around.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. There are many ways in and out. It's a good thoroughfare, but it is also like it's not of any particular cultural import, if that makes sense. But you know you're approaching a location like that.
I see we're entering an older section that's being affected by by a different plane.
That is not good, by the way. You should know that kind of transgression is bad.
I mean, there's a bleed through.
Yes, that's a simple way to put it. We have this effect going on. I don't know if we should push on, which could be questionably beneficial towards our life.
May I ask if you have an inkling as to what plane may be attached?
Camera 1 is down.
Camera 1! Oh god, camera 1!
Hold on a second.
In the meantime,
Hey! Oh!
that's nope. Which one's?
Oh,
There you go.
there I am. Okay.
It's the both of you fuckheads.
Perfect. All right.
Beep 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 beep.
Oh, maybe that's what that
Check it again.
beeping sound. That's what the
Hey.
beeping sound was earlier. It's a camera going
Yeah.
off. So,
And hang on, I have to check mine. Good, nailed it. Yes.
all right.
God, I'm good at this shit.
I
Fuck.
have an inkling as to what realm of reality may be spilling in.
I had forgotten which one you said because I was
The
distracted.
ethereal plane.
The ethereal plane. I almost said that anyway, but
All right, so
the ethereal
knowledge,
plane.
religion, real quick to kind of catch up on everything. That
Absolutely.
You just
Yeah.
said. Not one. I don't know a fucking thing about the ethereal realm.
Actually, that's not how this works.
Oh, good.
Natural ones could be.
I mean, it's-
they could be interpreted as automatic failures, but to me, in a
just-
knowledge check, and a failure of that degree means that you misunderstand it.
So it's. I mean,
You're certain
Got
of
a-
the wrong thing.
I've got
Yes.
a 14 altogether.
So, what you understand when you hear the ethereal plane, your brain automatically thinks of the shadow plane. What the fuck?
The shadow plane has enveloped
Yeah,
me
it just-
again.
Yeah, was that that was perfectly timed, wasn't it? The shadow realm cut to black. Okay, we're gonna. There we go.
Welcome
Leave that one.
back.
Yeah.
Fix it.
In the meantime,
Mm-hmm.
the shadow plane, as far as you are familiar with it, which you are not super very familiar with it, because your primary, let's say, understanding is of the material plane, where living things are, and you can go and bushwhack and all those fun adventuring things that you do. You're intrepid spaces. You're not a planar adventurer. You are a worldly adventurer. And so when you hear shadow plane, your brain goes, "Oh, that's bad."
But by the gods, should we even be near such a thing? I'm still in the blackness. Ah.
Hang on.
That's. We're gonna have to take time for me to actually look at the camera to fix that. So let's not worry about it right now.
It's reflex.
Yes.
It's going to take some reflex to stop pushing one.
Yeah. Well, my curiosity wants us to push forward, but the better part of me says we should report this to my household and start trying to investigate what's going on. With my role, am I sure that? How sure am I of us being harmed if we stick around or go deeper?
Very.
Okay.
You know that is not a realm for like living folk. And also just because you were so keen in being in character, and I love you for it.
Oh, thank you.
Your understanding of the shadow plane is literally like if you you're familiar with like mythology surrounding the shadow plane. Like you step in it and you get sucked into an abyss. Like it's very almost like boogeyman material. Like evils arise from the shadows and they steal people, and so like your reaction spot on. But I want you to be more informed in the sense of like when you hear shadow plane, you think literal like darkness monsters that are only spoken of to children who misbehave.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe we shouldn't go any further as well and report this to your house post haste. I would much rather be away from this place now.
Yeah.
Don't want to be dragged off into the darkness again.
Again, Reginald. Oh,
There was one night in the jungles deep in the south, but this is a story for while we were walking away from
Yes,
here
yes.
quickly.
only at the behest of the narrator, not because of anyone else probing you for this information.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell the story while we head towards. I'm going to assume.
House Visceral?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you have the desire to see House Bastion, but you know that there's more pressing matters.
Yes, yes.
And you can bring this information to the people who regularly maybe interlope in that.
Well, hopefully one or two people that are in my household would be down in the catacombs. I can possibly pass a note on.
Yeah, how do you pass notes? Walk me through the cultural customs of the caretakers of the catacombs and how they leave notes respectfully.
Well, as we have to be discreet, we do have our own sort of we'll call it thieves' cant in a way, to steal a term. Certain
Double pop.
thank you to communicate respectfully as certain processions go by, in case there's issues. So through like how I noticed the skull, certain placements of bones and all that can lead certain messages. So I can arrange, like say this rib cage as we're passing right here. This was a nice elderly woman. She was a statesman, did really well in her position. But if I arrange her rib cage just ever so slightly, it will send an alert, or sort of a warning to the next person who passes by and sees it. I can get kind of descriptive depending on how much detail I need to put in. I just can't get specific.
Gotcha. It's just mostly shorthand for like collapsed or, something's up
Yes,
or,
yes.
Mystic danger.
Mystic danger.
Precisely.
Would that possibly have been what the skull being upside down for was? Is that a message, perhaps?
Of course you're eating. Prick.
Do you need
It's been
anything
very-
else? So would you like a refill on your drink? How's the dinner been so far?
It's been very well. So far, the cheese, the aroma, it's been out for about an hour.
The
so
neon
aged
cheddar
properly. Yes.
Absolutely accompanies the frosted
Our
animal
little frosted
cookies.
animal crackers go so well, not with our wine. It is just absolutely wonderful. I'm not putting that back and putting it in my mouth. I'm not finishing.
Don't
so-
return to the source container. I passed chemistry several times. How fucking... I know it's your house, but...
Look, Seinfeld made it very clear, don't double dip. And
Oh.
again, don't put it back.
Needless to say, that it was a communication that was something was up, but I think it was also accidental in the manner of which it was placed.
I see. Well, if it had been from the Shadow Realm, if this is a place I
No,
indeed...
you would say ethereal realm.
Sorry.
You misunderstood.
I'm sorry. So, but from the ethereal realm with this, it was certainly just one skull. Could it have been that soul returned, just playing with their own skull?
I would say unlikely.
Oh,
I wouldn't put it
good.
completely
I would rather
out
not
of question, but very unlikely. The
I-
chances of that,
Good
especially with the
idea.
age and that skull itself, was much younger than the area we came from. That had been basically upgraded through the years.
Ah, good. I'd hate to run into something from the ethereal realm down here. It's already a dark and
Yeah.
damp and dank enough place.
Oh, look, here we are, House Visceral. Let me unlock it. Oh, they've already got it unlocked for it. This is
Yeah.
great. Let's go on
The,
it.
the houses don't lock the doors.
No, we do.
So, Reginald, real quick, what happened to you when you were a kid?
It wasn't necessarily a child. See, it was on one of my earlier expeditions.
Oh yes, into the jungles.
Yes, the southern jungles. Mostly at the time, I was part of a envoy of ships that had gone down as an exploratory crew and possible trading merchants to the lizard people and the snake people of the southern continents and the jungles. As we had made our way through many of the darker forests, I had taken a misstep, fallen into a ravine hidden within the dense forest.
Mm-hmm.
And as I lay there, my pack mule screaming above and all others trying to find a way to gather me out, I remember just a large clawed hand. It seemed almost as if it had two big talons on the end of it, covered in fur, reached out, grabbed me by my leg, and pulled me deeper into the darkness. I remember very little. I remember being impaled in the stomach. After that, everything became dizzying. I couldn't tell where I was at. Not until, I believe it was 4 days later, according to many of my counterparts, when they had stumbled across the den of a giant spider of sorts that had taken me into its cocoon and webbed me up there, possibly for a light snack. But I've always had a terrible fear of the dark since then, the night, and those things that may dwell within it. This is why I have devoted myself squarely towards the pursuits of the light and the just. Because if you're going to try and kill and eat somebody, do it in light.
Like
No reason to hide about
it. Like a decent critter.
Have some decency about you then.
All right. Thank you, Reginald.
Oh, well, thank
So
you.
you have no decency. Wait, yes, you do. I totally didn't listen to that story.
As you guys are progressing back towards House Visceral, it's our turn.
Yay!
So,
And the camera's on them still.
yeah. How about now?
There we go.
Yeah. So, do you want to describe House Visceral, or do you want me to describe House Visceral?
You probably have a better idea of what House Visceral looks like than I do.
I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
Okay. Then in that case,
The only thing I have is that the livery is red and black because fuck you. And that it's probably akin to like what you would imagine Dracula's house to look like.
yeah, so kind of Victorian style architecture, except in place of wood, it's black marble. And then there's various trophies, just on display in like the entryway.
When you say trophies, do you mean like actual like ornamental trophies for like winning something, or you mean trophies as in like parts of things?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
That
Oh,
tracks.
so there are trophies of great foes slain by their various weapons and engineering in that regard, but also there's trophies of their various arena victories, which can vary also from being skulls of the ones they killed to actual tournament trophies.
Mhm.
And they're put in side by side with a kind of pattern that, if you're not from House Visceral, seems random, because it's not chronological. It's put in order of what they're most proud of, and it's difficult to determine aesthetically which one's which just by looking at it.
Right, unless you were there and have a distinct understanding.
And we're taught which ones were
Right.
which victory was what, and you learn the history of
Right.
the house, and you have gone down this trophy hall many times,
Yes.
and you can know the story behind every single trophy. And if you don't,
you don't stay in the house long.
no, or if you do, you bear scars.
That tracks. All right. See, all this is good. So yeah, as we approach your house, you may not live in the house. Like you probably, Sanguina probably does well enough to afford a place of her own. But there are many other. It's kind of like a frat house in the sense that like this is like a common ground for people who are learning the ways of the visceral, or of the visceral, to stay and learn, and then when they are off, they can go wherever they please. You happen to live still in Arbalest Peak, and you're making it back to your I don't want to say your home, but like your base,
Headquarters.
yes. Yes. Oh yeah, look,
We all make this mistake. It's okay.
yeah, cool. I don't like making mistakes. So as we are going in, I'm going to turn this back because I'm craning my body. As you go in, you can just see like Buka's like, I hate going in here.
Oh, it feels nice to me.
I'm sure
It's like a warm bloodbath.
Yeah, blood and feathers, not a great combination.
It's great for making paintings.
So where in the house this, or rather the manor, this is the headmaster's
Office.
is.
Yeah.
And it only took about 15 minutes. So you can imagine that if they're having a meeting, they're still in there. And you have the fancy bracelets, so you're not going to get questioned by security. Granted, some members of House Visceral, the younger ones who aren't familiar with city customs or anything, you can tell they regard you well. You bear all the markings and have the history of the house. That they know who you are. They don't know who Buka is. Do you vouch for him?
In a sense.
You have the smirk, and I'm worried.
So, if anyone, it's better to be my servant. That way they won't mess. It's better to be my servant. That way they won't mess with you.
Cool. Yeah. I'm not really in any position to get hazed today.
Yeah, haze is one word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Some would. You ever heard the practice of bloodletting?
Yep.
Yeah, we like to do that sometimes.
I know.
As I said, if you're my servant, they'll leave you alone and assume that I'm going to do it to you later. And I might. But not right now. I need you conscious.
Professionally, no. I can't be cool with that. But sure, we can let them believe that. We have important business to do. So please, lead the way through your macabre halls of black marble and blood. Ah! Sam!
Gravity.
I can't believe you've done this.
All right.
Dogs had a napkin. I was just trying to get it.
Oh, it'll clean them out. It's wiping from the inside.
That's right.
So yes, with the full confidence of I know this place and I belong here.
You are this place, yes.
I'm going to just make my way up to the office. But as we get close enough to where people might hear us, I'm going to signal to Buka. It's like, let's step quietly, and we're gonna approach the door and hopefully listen in on the conversation somewhat.
He rolled a nat 20 for stealth with his his plus 16. The man,
Well, I got 25, so
yeah. The man's very good at not being observed.
mm-hmm.
In any of the senses. So yeah, he is almost literally your shadow.
Mm-hmm.
As you told him to walk quietly, he does.
Nice.
Yes.
So yeah, with my 25 and his nat 20, we probably don't
Yeah.
draw suspicion so much.
Shouldn't. But as you approach the headmaster's chambers, his office, you'd expect there to be a few more maybe like bodyguards or even just like kind of security detail.
Mm-hmm. But I'm hoping by walking up quietly, the people in the room don't know we're there yet. It was more what I was
Fair
getting at.
assumption. And so yes, the security detail sees the bracelets, and they acknowledge you, and they don't really see Buka behind you.
Just living in my shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I believe there is someone of import that, for the good of the city and our house, I need to speak to as soon as the headmaster is done.
By the way, you know these two fellows?
Mm-hmm.
They are two full-blood orcs named Dagger and Stagger.
Mm-hmm.
They have faces that look like they met a food processor,
Mm-hmm.
but they do not seem distraught by this fact. And they, when you say that there's someone of import, you go, yeah.
And I would like to speak with them as soon as the headmaster's done.
But you know how long it's gonna. I don't know how long it's gonna be. You never know anything. I know plenty of things.
And just they're being very loud.
Gentlemen.
Huh?
Indoor voices, remember?
Yeah, she's talking to you, idiot. She's talking to you.
I believe it is time for you to go to the correctionals and remember that you use indoor voices in the indoor house. You're not the outdoor guard today.
And almost comedically, they grab each other to walk each other down to the correctionals. And now the door is unattended. Do you wish to get in? You hear a voice behind you say.
I walk up to the door and kind of listen. By the keyhole. It's probably the easiest place for sound to come through.
You would assume that, and you wouldn't be wrong. except for this door doesn't have a keyhole.
Ah.
It is not. House Patrol doesn't really believe in locks in the same way that usual people do. Civilians see locks as a means of keeping things out.
Mm-hmm.
Visceral sees locks as a means of keeping things in. So,
House Visceral has dogs too.
yes.
Yeah.
And they're interrupting me. What? Do you guys need to go eat a newspaper? Oh, gross.
Yeah.
How dare they be excited for people who live here?
Oh my God, it's the people! Yay!
Oh, you're back!
You were
Like-
gone forever.
Like
except-
clockwork!
Gone forever, except you weren't.
I'm going to keep drinking this fantastic pomegranate wine, which has been tainted slightly by the fact I keep eating these animal cookies. So every time I drink, I'm like, God, it could be so good.
Makes it extra sweet all of a sudden.
No, it doesn't. It
Oh.
like counters, it like the fat like
Oh.
blocks some of like the good flavonoids in the drink.
Oh no.
And so it's just like, heart. Fantastic.
Yay.
Yeah, no, get some.
Heading
we're having a
to
brief
Tanning
moment.
We've had several brief
I'm
moments.
going to go
Oh, you're fine.
to the
You're
brief moment room.
You're gonna
for a
go.
moment.
You're gonna go to the corrections.
Yeah. I'm going to the correction.
You go to corrections.
Come on, you.
You're What do you think? I can and just slap it over.
Definitely dry, but
It's drier for sure.
the flavor's amazing.
Yeah, right. And the smell's good. The smells so good. I'm like mad at how good the smell is.
Yeah.
If I had soap that smelled this good, like fuck.
Right?
But no, my
Yeah.
soap has to smell like a concept.
Yeah, but you know what?
What?
If your soap did smell this good and you tried to taste it,
I don't eat soap.
I mean, think
Or do you?
I wasn't in the Marines. I
You
I-
involuntarily eat soap.
I involuntarily eat shampoo because of the beard.
there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. There you go.
But if my shampoo actually is a flavor. It's green apple, and it tastes like shampoo. They say that taste it's 80% smell, but I think they're lying when it comes to chemicals.
Our shampoo smells like strawberry shortcake dolls from the 80s.
Oh,
Yeah, that's about right.
on purpose?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I wasn't sure if you were like, we're trying out a new thing. It's called like I don't know,
Nostalgia.
Apollo, and it's like, what does it taste like? It's like, well, it tastes like soap, but it smells like teak and burnt rubber.
2 points for callback. Yeah.
Yeah. If I can do two things, it's portmanteau and callback. And like, no,
Is this your glass?
no, it's yours.
It's yours.
No, it's yours. Like we have
Oh,
our
it's
own.
yours, yeah.
Yeah, I got mine.
Oh.
Yeah, we got one specifically for you.
Jay was not partaking this evening.
And so yeah, and also three things: not putting the camera on me when I'm talking.
That's right.
Yes.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, you're in
Oh,
trouble.
yeah, the camera one's a
I'm
backup.
telling.
It's back up.
Yeah.
Test you on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. And then camera 3. Yay!
Yay.
We can see like part of the skull,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
like an incoming weather front on this side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right over.
Yeah.
Oh, other side. There you go. Yep.
It's the camera was different, so I had to design the skull to be a little different. You actually want to get them to see what the skull looks like here.
Oh, here we go.
Camera 2.
Ooh, Mufasa.
Yeah, we basically are living 40K right now with servo skulls.
That's right.
Yep.
They don't live to serve actually.
Or do they? Wait.
That's servitors.
So back to what we were saying, which is the voice behind you says, "Would you like a way of getting in?" As you know that like the door isn't really locked,
Mm-hmm.
but like when it's closed like that, there's that part of your brain that like was trained through years of, we'll call it reinforcement, to not really interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this outsider going, "We can get in."
Sanguina's like, how about we listen first and see what they're talking about?
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. And if I hear anything cool, do you want me to let you know?
I mean, I'm going to be listening too.
Yeah, I just figured you'd be listening from out here.
You're welcome to try.
Okay. Real quick, I'm just going to have you roll a perception check. I'm going to roll a disguise check.
Uh-huh.
Oh, another nat 20!
Well, that beats my 14, so...
Well, no, you're perceiving. I'm disguising.
Uh-huh.
And so also this is also a plus 16. In a matter of about a minute and a half, you see him like unroll this kit and start putting on various pieces of like fake skin and hair and
Going full Mission Impossible.
pretty much Buka is built for one thing, and that is identity theft. There's a reason he knows all these languages.
My God, suddenly Buka became.
Do I recognize who he's impersonating?
He is impersonating. I'm gonna call him. What's another fitting name for that thing that isn't taken by a Mad Max character? Or House Visceral.
I got a Castiel in my head.
Yeah, that's a bit. That name's already taken by some demonic folk.
Yeah.
We'll just call him.
Yeah.
Headbutt. I like Headbutt.
That was from upstairs.
I know. I like it.
Okay, headbutt.
Yeah. So Headbutt. Headbutt is
As opposed to Butthead.
Yeah, he is a kobold from like one of the native tribes to Stranger Real. So like, but like has dyed his scales like bright red.
Boom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, different kobold, completely different universe. Yeah, not very boom.
Well, those was just those kobolds. That's a different story.
Yes.
Distraction.
Was
Sorry.
that just those? I played all of them like that.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
we only had a few. I mean, it wasn't like we ran into a whole bunch.
Yeah,
They had
Oh.
the crew. The crew was like that.
Oh, shame. No, he's very much the. What would you like done?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see like Buka's inhabited like the posture. He's been watching this man for some time. It appears, and with his ability to mimic voices, he's pretty good at it. Like if you didn't watch him do this, you would assume that Headbutt had just kind of walked into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I'm going to go outside and listen.
You need to teach me how to do that sometime.
Only for a price. And he skitters off down the hallway.
And then I got a grand total of just barely a not nat 1 on my perception, so 14.
14? Oh, is that like literally like a 2 plus?
Yeah.
Okay. Good thing you guys got some good stats. With a 14, you can hear out the muffles of the conversation. It still appears kind of like jovial, but more business.
Mm.
They are apparently working out a lighthearted relationship. And of the words you can pick out, you do hear terms like Colosseum. You hear things like notable trophy.
Mm-hmm.
You hear things like sacrifice. Which,
These are normal words for me.
yes.
Sacrifice. Sorry.
And, you know, you can tell the two differences because you have the one kind of like austere but gruff headmaster, and you have this almost like lithe, you know, an accent you can't place. Kind of like.
Which tracks because we know that he's not from this continent.
It sounds like he's not.
Mm-hmm.
And by gum, was that information true? Or at least it's sounding true.
Mm-hmm.
How do you proceed?
I'm gonna give my associate a cup, like a minute or two, and then I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. For the sake of narrative, you do not know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so you give him a minute or two, just kind of assuming
Mm-hmm.
something. And then you knock on the hard slab of this door.
Mm-hmm.
How hard do you knock?
I knock as hard as I know I should because this is not the first time I've visited this room.
Have you visited this room because you've been invited?
Once, when I became a full blood seer.
Good answer. And so you knock with a respectable but subdued force. Easier. What is it?
I have information for the headmaster, if I'm not interrupting anything.
And you hear the thuds of heavy footfalls approaching the door. And it just gets slid open because, of course, it's not a smooth door. It must make itself known and make itself felt. Such are the ways of House Visceral. And the headmaster is standing there before you, roughly your height, just looking you square in the Ah, Sanguina, good to see you. You have news.
Yes, I have important news from the city as I, glance into the room to see who he was talking to, as though I wasn't sure who it was, but just like look over and check out the room just out of idle curiosity.
And you do spot something a little out of the ordinary. And it is tall, and it is dark, and it is a clashing green. It stands out against the red and the black. And you see him just kind of standing there, looking at stuff on the wall, curious.
Oh, my apologies, headmaster. I was not aware you had a guest.
Oh yes. I don't mean to seem rude. Ozzy? Yes? Do you mind a brief interruption? I do not mind at all. Please, come in.
I go in and...
The room is big. The room is of note. It is, while in the foyer and the adjoining halls, there is trophies of the house's successes, the house's kills and triumphs. This room holds his trophies. Your camera has died.
Yay.
You welcome to becoming one of the trophies.
So, hang on, just real quick. I'm gonna hit that. Do you mind turning your camera a little bit? Keep going. Thanks.
I will take control of this for the moment.
I am learning so fucking actively which buttons work for what. And also, I'm being reminded of myself that it is 8:45, so there is a finite amount of time tonight.
Yes. 45 minutes remaining in our adventure.
We can absolutely get somewhere with this. So what does that beeping mean?
Let's turn it on.
Yeah, but like, why is it not staying on?
Well, it said it had 4 hours on the battery, but the battery only lasted an hour and a half.
Are we just that cool?
Yeah.
It takes more battery to deal with us than normal.
It's your eye shine.
We're
It
just
glitters.
We just
gleams.
permeate.
Hey, look, stop flirting with me. It's not going to get you better rolls.
I tried.
The dice are not in my control. I control the results.
Yeah, so you should be able to turn that camera on again.
Yeah.
There you are.
Cool. So, yes, you can, and you've seen these trophies before. There's a reason he is the headmaster. What's his name again?
Varence.
Varence. Yes, you can see Varence's many successes over the years. Tell me, what race is Varence?
He is a stately orc.
Yep. Love it. They can't all be, Cockney caricatures. Like,
Then you're not trying hard enough.
What's he talking about? Shut up.
Shorty. And so you can see that, like, instead of following the usual custom of being arranged by their importance, instead of it being left to right or top to bottom, it is a spiral from the corners towards the center, where the centerpiece of the lights is a giant skull of what appears to be a young adult dragon. So large, but not large enough to fill the room. And always in the back of your brain, you've wondered where exactly he earned that. because you were taught that the reason there are no dragons in Strangerville is because of someone named Dinnick. Almost like a cultural hero to House Visceral. Dinnick, the God Slayer, existed before the Grand Intrepidation 700 years ago. He is a tale passed down from the native species and tribes of the continent. A man who, the story always changes when it is brought up of him of why he went on this crusade to kill the gods. Sometimes they say that it's because his wife and child were killed in front of him by some, what's the word?
Rampaging.
No. Fickle.
Mm.
Like a fickle god who just
Mhm.
decided on a whim that was just going to be the target of the day. And seeing this impudence infuriated him to such an extent that he went through and he killed anything that could cause that kind of destruction on the continent. There used to be, according to folklore, a pantheon of 36 gods in Strangerville. The ones that left, or that remained, either from being killed or running, 12.
Mhm.
Same with the dragons. Same with there's aboleths. Same. He, by the time is, and you don't know where he went. Nobody knows where he went. Some say that he was assassinated in his sleep. Some say that they took something, stole a magic talisman. Some say he was cursed when he finally had a moment of folly to lose everything, his intelligence, his strength, and he wanders the continent, an immortal, frail specimen, yearning for death but will never have it. And so, all of this comes to mind when you were reminded, after all these years coming back to this room and seeing that skull again.
Interesting.
So, what news is it you have for me, exactly?
It is news, well, depending on how the news is taken, it can be a great boon to our house, or if others get to it first, it could be a boon to them.
Yeah, I can believe that. As I do understand, and I want you to thoroughly understand that anything said in this room must stay in this room. I know that you've become more acquainted with the city, and you become more acquainted with the other houses, but things that are done here must stay here for the safety of the city. And you see, as he kind of, yes, that makes sense, yes.
Well, good. Headmaster, do you trust this man to keep his word and be a useful ally to us?
Absolutely. He has offered and proven to be able to provide all that the house really requires to win the next cup. We have had so many staggering losses, Sanguina. You know this. The Colosseum has just not been our game for the past 3 tournaments. We must take the city back from those horrid, limp-wristed bastion folk.
These filthy casuals.
Home builders. Yeah.
I am aware, and the city has tasked me with finding the source of mysterious dragon parts from recently deceased dragon.
Dragon parts, you say? Recently deceased dragon?
They assume it was recently deceased.
A dragon with him?
Well, either he brought the parts with him, or he knows where the parts came from, and either way, finding that source is of utmost importance to us.
And why is that? If the dragon is dead, then the dragon is dead.
The components of a dragon, I don't need to remind you, can be used for powerful magics. If used by people who are not as experienced as us, it could, well, explode the city is not out of the question.
Yes, I can see the city's concern with where this new material is coming in, but a merchant's a merchant. I have no need to question why a merchant is selling something that yields money. not illegal.
No, but finding the source of the parts and making sure that they're secure and not loose in various shops. The market in the middle city had quills of this dragon.
Ooh, could we have dramatic entrance?
Oh yes. I'm gonna say one thing and then you may, because this is gonna be interesting. And you see, just as you say, oh, it was never my impression to upset the city so terribly. I merely saw a market for the goods. I have a means to make sure these are ethically acquired. And then from there, it is none of my business.
Oh, I don't care about the ethics of the acquisition. I care more about the source of the acquisition.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm confused.
Good. And so, in that moment where you're kind of befuddled, you hear the front door open, and it's like, oh no, they're here. And in a not subtle procession, you can hear,
Godspeed! Look at all these skulls
Yeah.
on the walls.
yes,
Oh, I remember that bout. Yes, I tried to heal his wounds afterwards, but things were complicated.
I said quiet down. Yes. You
I'm
have
being quiet.
Oh, you just had a face.
Yes.
Being quiet.
Well, like,
And then after about like a minute of this, you just hear,
I'll open the door. Don't worry. I'll eventually open it.
open,
Oh, yeah.
please. We have to do it ourselves. And you just hear, and immediately you see the headmaster's like, who has, and he's dumbfounded as he sees Headbutt, a dwarf. And what is Reginald again?
Just a human.
A human,
Yep.
yeah. A human and a, what the fuck are those hats called? Like
A pith helmet.
a pith helmet.
Essentially, it's as much of a fantasy version of the 1700s British
Yes.
explorers outfit
Yes.
as you can get.
All full khaki.
Yeah.
Um,
Monocle, giant mustache.
oh, beautiful. And they kind of look in, and you look out.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like kind of like looking at each other, and Headbutt just says, "I hear a hiss."
Yep.
I hear a hiss.
Yes.
Ignore me.
And Headbutt just says, "Is that the one you were looking for?"
Yes, thank you.
Go on. And he's like,
Cut to camera 2, camera 1, camera 3, go.
yes. I'm waiting for you two to do
So,
something.
I thought you had a whole spiel to go. Yes, go ahead.
just-
Yes.
I was just looking for an opportune time to finally join back up with the party since we were heading here anyway.
You have.
Excellent. Thank you, Master Headbutt. It's a pleasure.
I am no master here. He's the man. He's the one you should be afraid of.
Ah, yes, and I do feel quite a bit of respect.
Yes.
As I
you,
see the
you
walls.
do see all the trophies. You see the intricate tile work of just what you could assume to be things you've seen in the wild before, just like intricate symbols. Instead of being like written in blood, it is bloodstone. It is almost like a permanent, almost immaculate representation of a sacrificial floor.
I take it there's also the carvings in the floor where the blood would trail to different.
You are
sectors and
absolutely
all that.
correct.
The desk in the center is more of an altar.
Hang on, I need to do the thing where I nod slowly. You got it. Yes,
Okay.
good. Yes.
When they have made this racket and come in, I
Yes.
turn to Varence like, these are the other ones the city sent on this mission.
I make a subtle but obvious beeline straight over to you. I have some very important information to talk to you about quietly.
Oh, good.
Meanwhile, you can see that Varens is just like, where the hell are my bodyguards? My security is just gone missing, apparently.
I love that Varens has also gotten so angry, like his normal posh accent has gone a little bit.
Oh, I'm just narrating for him. He hasn't said a single word. He is seething in a way you can see that he's like holding it back for company.
I will merely just kind of stand off to the side then in a spot where it doesn't look like death is imminent.
You know the at least the way to like avoid being a target.
Yes, I will also go for avoiding contact and look like I'm in a full like military stance, like hands behind.
You
back,
are
looking up.
at ready,
Mm-hmm.
and you two are standing together, Lauren and Sanguina, and Headbutts is like, should I? And he turns and he goes, fuck, and he runs away, and then you see another Headbutt chasing after him.
I will look confused, just kind of the big eyebrow raise, like
Yeah.
I didn't know
I'm
Headbutt had a
sorry,
twin. I didn't know Headbutt had a twin.
Apparently.
I hate to sound terrible, but it's a hard time telling most kobolds apart, especially when they're the same color.
Cancel him. You see Varys is like, there aren't two of them. It's clearly an imposter. Where are my fucking lords? I am terribly sorry, Isaac. There is disarray. We will resume our meeting another day. I will have to bid you adieu. And you see as he just goes, yes, I shall also bid adieu to you. Yes,
Bid adieu, but yes.
to
Adieu.
do.
No, adieu.
But he has adieu. And I have adieu, so that's to do. This is getting complicated. I'm leaving.
Three do to you two.
It was a pleasure to meet you. I reach out to shake his hand.
And he looks down at you.
Yes, I expect him to look down.
He's looking very down at you. And when you make eye contact with him, you feel something deep within you, this primal, like, get the fuck out of here.
I
Don't
force my
don't
hand
touch.
into his.
Don't touch. I need a fucking will save from you. Because your soul is saying, do not touch this man.
Okay. Let's use this one.
Noise.
They're playing video games.
Oh, it sounds like a dog snoring.
19.
19?
Yep.
Trembling.
Mhm.
You keep your hand in place, and he looks and he grins with teeth unlike an elf's and just says, a pleasure to meet you too. And he reaches a long, spindly hand out, grabs yours.
Okay. I reach out,
Yes.
grab his hand like this. I am attempting to try to get something off of him. Hair, anything that is him.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
Will that just be thievery, or is there actual?
I think it's called thievery here, yeah.
I have sleight of hand, but
Yeah, it would be. You could go with
it's
a
plus
sleight of.
dexterity.
I think it's sleight of hand for good old fashioned Pathfinder.
You guys
1.
might have like Pathfinder 2.0 sheets. I swear on someone's god.
I'm running on Pathfinder 1.
23.
23. Yes,
Okay.
you managed to with your palming, you managed to get a bit, not like chunk of skin or anything. Just your abrasion's able to collect
Okay.
some from your trembling, sweaty hands. You're able to collect a part of him, and he's like,
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
"Shut
we will
up,
meet again.
shut up," and he just walks away.
I have something for you.
Can you
shake
guys
your
do
hand,
this
Colin.
not in my office? I need to find.
Absolutely, sir. We can leave right now.
What I say their names were like stab or dagger and stagger.
Yeah, dagger and stagger.
Yeah, I need to find dagger and stagger and beat them thoroughly.
They're already headed to that chamber, I believe.
Did you send them to corrections?
One of the headbutts did.
Mm. Mm. And he storms out of the room. And he stops at the doorway and goes, ouch!
Absolutely, sir.
Let us leave. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
My condolences.
And you can kind of hear a racket down the hall of things being knocked over. And now you hear Buka's voice. Like,
As soon as we're out of earshot of the big wig, I literally stop, collapse.
You are braver than most for doing
I have
that.
no idea what I just touched, but you have to have this. And I hand over whatever hair, skin I got.
Yeah, it is a few flecks of skin and some of the hair with like even like the little bit of what's it like that little like waxy bit like you kind of like abrased it out of it. It wasn't cut or you just like kind of like when like
Scraped it out.
when a kid because kids have like those weird sticky hands they like touch and like
Yeah.
that. I just need to add a small detail before that, which is Varen absolutely storms to the correction and like you hear a loud slamming thud and muffled screams. Some his, some Cockney. And so yeah, you are, dutifully escorted out by Sanguina and you're outside and that's when you collapse. You're like, I got this for you.
And there seems to be a leakage from another plane in the catacombs.
Oh, good. Because we didn't have enough problems already.
Correct.
My house is under the impression that that entity is a simple merchant, but given your reaction and your usual stoicism, that is not what he is.
I say we find out.
I believe we already know the answer.
And that is?
Now remember when we scried, we used the quills and the dragon bits, correct?
It was something he had. It wasn't part of him.
Well, we got that from a merchant.
Right. The
That
merchant
should have just shown us the merchant then if it was under his possession.
Well,
This showed him.
mm-hmm.
I
Right.
believe our good sir is not at all what he is trying to pass off as. He said, couldn't hear much of your conversation as we were coming up the hallway, but from the way you reacted, we have a bleed over from the ethereal realm. Gods help us all.
Is it... Wait.
And these are dragon parts, correct?
Are you supposing that this Ozzy is a dragon in elfish guise?
Yes, and terrible elfish guys.
You hear, "Dum, dum, dum, and stay out!" It's just like a thud. And it's like, you see what looks like headbutt stand up, but his face is like clockwise, like turned and smushed. And he's like, fuck. Rude, first off. Oh.
Yes.
Hello.
And he's like smushes something out of his eyes, and he's like, so, that was scary.
You got off easy.
I didn't get off at all.
Well, then you're just doing it wrong.
Ew.
Buka.
Well, you look shook, Lauren.
Yes.
And actually, you know what? You all look rather shook.
Yes. The implications of what we may be chasing are greater than I dare say out loud here, but
Do we need to go back into the graves?
Yes. But before we
Yes.
go to your assumption, let's verify that.
How would you? You know what? I'm not really in a position to ask these questions right now.
Keep your hand, well, not clean, but present with the items.
Yes, absolutely.
believe we should attempt another scry session
Yes.
to test if this hypothesis is correct.
Well,
It may be two problems solved with one spell.
in theory, yes, but the bigger issue could be Well, we don't have much material to work with, so might only be able to do one of two things. One thing I could do is taste it like I did the dragon scale when we started, or two, scry, as you say. But I don't recommend trying both with as little material as we have.
Well, we were able to scry, and you tasted the entity, as we
You
will
are not
say.
talking into the mic. You're
Sorry,
talking
there
next
we
to
are.
the mic. Yeah, there you are.
But you were able. We had enough material for you to scry and to taste the entity in the first time. I believe we should still have an ample amount of backup materials, but
Well,
maybe a little sampling of what our friend here was able to gather.
Question. It's a personal question. I gotta
Yes.
ask. Not you. Is there any potential backfire from scrying this thing too much? Like, so far the scries have gone well. You've had interesting visions.
I mean, it hurt a little bit the first time, but
That doesn't seem to be a problem with you.
no, that's so, if it goes wrong, I mean, if scrying goes really bad, if you're an amateur or something, you could go blind or something, but,
Many
There's no way, like, if you keep doing this, it'll figure out where you are.
that is a possibility.
That's a
See,
that's a
there's-
possibility.
Yes, if you so when you scry for a being,
Are
a-
you
a being,
are you mansplaining scrying from the blood auger?
You asked a simple question. I was going to give a simple answer, but long story short is that if the being is of sufficient power and strength and ability, and the scrying is performed poorly, then yes, they will know that you were spying and that they will know where you are.
I'm going to ask this question. This is going to be to you this time, just to make this slightly less degrading of the person who's done a lot of lifting. Even if it's not done poorly, but against, just the entity is psychically strong enough, it doesn't matter how well you do. Is that something we should worry about? Because I'm just asking, because if you guys are going to do this again, I may not want to be near you.
It is a strong possibility.
I believe a part of that answer is actually that they would have to be actively trying to detect
Detect what?
That-
someone trying to spy on them, someone
Uh-huh.
looking in. They would have
Okay.
to have an oral boundary, or maybe a magic. Well, I've already said barrier, but maybe a detection of some sort.
a ward of some kind.
Yes.
So, like, that's just not a thing that things naturally can have. They have to, like, set it up first.
Yes.
Most entities have to set something up like that, but if we're sufficiently powerful, like a
Like
god or something,
a god? Okay, so I only have to worry about this if they're not a god, or if they are a god.
or something of similar power, like the great hero of old.
Oh. Oh, him. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't scry on him, that's for sure. I don't even want to get blackmail on Dennick. That sucks. Yeah. So where do you want to... Because I don't think your house is going to be very welcoming these days. Where do you want to do this?
I mean, I'm assuming we were already headed to the catacombs.
But
Yes.
the catacombs... You said...
Only a small section is leaking over. We have plenty. Catacombs are huge.
Yes, it was still the location where the scrying was performed originally, so
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. You have to excuse me. That lizard's rightfully pissed. So I'm just... He, like, looks behind him to make sure he's not, like... And you see the little, like, beady eyes, like, peeking
The
out
camera's
from the
been on
door.
me this whole time, by the way.
These, like, little beady eyes, like, peeking out from, like, around the door, like, the front door, just kind of, like, lizards do that look. Or is it just enough, and you can catch the glint unblinking.
even from where we're at, walking away, you just hear this like.
Yeah, very much. It apparently is now personal. So we can. Well, we have 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Well,
So, I mean, we can go into the catacombs and I can do the scry, and then whatever the results are of that can be the cliffhanger, I suppose.
As long as you guys can remember what the result of the scry is.
I mean, it's recorded, so we can just.
Or you can just look at the recordings.
Technology. Who would have imagined? Wow.
Ew.
wine and cookies. Mm.
Did you get them?
No.
Did you hurt your hand on your die?
No.
Oh.
I was hoping to, kill the fly
Did you
that's
just
trying to fuck
throw
my
the
die.
die at it? Good
Maybe.
throw.
Bonk.
That thing is heavy.
That thing's dangerous.
Jesus. What is this made of?
Metal, I assume.
But like what? So you got it ready. Once again, I have exemplified how much I just watch the dumbest shit on the internet. So yeah, you guys abscond back to we'll call it your not home base, but like
It's the underground base.
your forward base.
Forward base. Okay.
Yeah, your operations
Operations
center,
zone.
which is just the middle of a catacomb corridor.
With the proper altar and everything else. The lighting is great.
Is there an altar?
Sconces are running. Yes.
Cool. Describe it.
It is a simple white marble with blue flares through it. Has some nice, very subtle runes going through it. It depicts basically the story of Osiris. He was a giant killer from the mid. I don't know. I don't have any names for dates here.
The only way that I define dates in Stranger Hill is how long ago it was. So like it's like because it's a new like you wouldn't sit there and be like, oh yes, we're now at 0. It's like
Right.
things are too tumultuous to fucking place a calendar. Like how long ago was it? Was it old continent? Was it this continent?
Old continent.
Old continent. Okay, so it was way back.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
And underneath the you have nice depictions of his 5 wives, and it's actually on top of a skull that was laid here. That one of the giants, of course. We could dig it up, but that would take too long and be a complete tangent of our story. So
Yeah, it sounds a bit like a waste.
yeah, it is.
So yeah, you have an altar. You've got room to stand and sit and.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't just pick like a random hallway.
Correct.
Yeah, you
Me.
picked like a suitable space for which you could do research and actually conduct rituals.
Correct.
Beautiful. How do you guys want to proceed? Because you have some flex.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can flex and flex and hairs.
I have now actually met the guy, so that
You
should
have
help.
met the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and you have parts from what you assume to be maybe part of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which may or may not have helped earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what else we got?
I mean, we've got a lot of theories as to what this guy could be,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yes, and I love them, by the way.
mm-hmm.
Which your lots of theories is he could be a dragon or something else.
or something of equal,
Yeah.
terrifying power.
Yes. Which, yeah, it's like we have 2 options. It's bad or worse.
Yeah.
Well, I say we satisfy our inquisitiveness and find out what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are you going to scry for this time? Like, you're not going to look for location?
I'm going to look for basically find out what he actually is. Like,
Is that a thing you can do?
I have no idea
So with scrying, yeah, it'll just show you
where he is.
what who you're looking for.
So
Well,
you
I'm
have scrying, you have augury, which
True
you use to
seeing-
determine the future.
Yeah,
Mhm.
true seeing would let you see what they are under the illusion.
Yeah, you have lots of blood magic.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I was just going to send it off to 23andMe after I took a swap to it.
I'll say this in the meantime. While we're walking and talking,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and you're looking that up, I'll say I could volunteer what Buka learned,
Mm-hmm.
which is he has no idea where Azzy is from. He has no idea, like what boat even Azzy came in on. There is no formal description through any customs paperwork, even with security at the gates of the city, to determine when Azzy came in the city.
Hmm.
Like, usually there's like, yeah, there's commoners entrances where it's like, yeah, in and out, and they only really take care of suspicious people. And then there's like higher class ones where like you kind of need, like the merchants have to have paperwork when they get in. And if Azzy's a merchant, he does not have any of that notable documentation in any of the security repositories in the merchant's quarter or in the noble quarter.
That's still adding a bit to my concern that this is not a being from just out of town. This is something from within. And if we have a rift in the ethereal realm of all places, God has help us. Then I believe with the sensations the two of you gather every time you make contact or lick a part of whatever it is Azzy is dealing, I believe Azzy is not of this realm. I believe he is, or they are, certainly from this God-forsaken, lightless, ethereal hell.
You saying that you came from the ethereal realm?
I'm believing that this is a strong possibility, but
That would track with the entity inside of a void surrounded by rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Kinda. I don't know a lot about the ethereal realm. From what I've gleaned, is that it's like a colorless space because there's no real light, right? But
Well,
it's just it's a place.
It's dark, swallowing blackness.
It is.
It is a place where evil is born and bred and claws its way out to tear those of the mortal realm back into its shadowy depths.
I think you might be confused.
yeah.
Say what now?
You're thinking of the shadow realm.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the shadow plane.
Well,
The
Most
ethereal.
definitely speaking of the shadow realm. Sorry.
well,
The ethereal plane is the one where dead people go before they go to the afterlife.
It's okay. It's okay.
cross his arms like.
Hey, it's all right. I've heard about being wrong before.
Never personally
These
experienced.
things happen, like there's so many dang old planes of existence. It's easy to get the one where the dead go and the one where the dead are made and confused.
Well,
I'll take it from them because I don't know nearly as much as those two do. But if they're fact checking you, bud,
I will. For all of our souls and sakes, and the city is as well, I will hope that you are correct.
I almost feel like it's worse if it's not this knowable shadow, and it's just this rift from a liminal space. That feels worse to me. Is that worse?
Not necessarily. I mean, if it's a separate plane with nothing to interrupt you, it could be used for fast travel.
It is. It has been used for fast travel. I think it's the space where people go when they teleport,
That makes sense.
or like shadow walk or whatever. I
There's-
don't know. I don't do magic.
There are various types, but you don't want to leave a door open.
I don't. Absolutely, that's just evidence.
No, well,
No, I know what you mean, but I also mean it too.
leaving a doorway to the ethereal plane open means that it can leak into the material plane. And if the material plane becomes the ethereal plane, everyone becomes not alive. Not necessarily dead,
Oh, okay.
but
in the middle of a big city is a problem.
only a little bit.
Okay.
It's going to affect the poor people first, given our location, but it will spread.
Quick question. This is to you, Lauren.
Yeah.
Are we in the middle of like the poor quarter,
I think we actually moved closer to the middle class.
like the merchant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like right between the two. But either way, not great. Because God, if we lose the merchants, then what? Did you find what you were looking for?
No, not on
Nope.
my sheet.
Okay. Do you have anything you'd like to contribute or?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, I saw you scrolling and
Yeah, I was.
I didn't want to
figure
leave
something
you
else
out.
Yeah, I was unsuccessful in my my perusing. So you continue.
But I
yes.
can say this on the walk back, you did spot a corpse.
Ah,
You did spot one, but you're a little shaken given your the handshake of
well,
whatever.
I can't wash this hand.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get it all
I touched him. I'm never
contaminated
washing
with
his hand
with
again.
a boy corpse.
On the contrary, as soon as this spell is over, I'm washing this fucker.
I mean, we could do the thing that we did at the start, and I can just lick it.
Lick his hand?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna lick his hand?
Mm-hmm.
I present it.
Yeah, and I lick the skin bits off.
All right. Tell me what this does. Tell me what you're aiming to do.
Well, like the first time, just trying to determine what the thing is that I'm tasting is
Okay.
on a like genetic level.
Mm-hmm. Was there a roll for that?
I believe we rolled. You made me roll a will save, I believe.
Yes. Do that again.
27.
Just, I want you to see this, just for confirmation. Look at that D20 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I picked good dice today.
Yes.
That's a third D20.
Pearl is on
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this time I felt like rolling against you?
Ooh, that's not good.
No, it's not great. I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure that I'm just a little shift. Turn it. Thank you. Sanguina, you go through the usual ritual that you've done several times, many times before this, but several times this mission. I'm gonna go ahead and close. I don't need this. Where you lick a sample in order to determine the nature of what it is you're tracking.
Mm-hmm.
And having done this many times before, you've been successful. And you can sort of feel the echoes of Buka's words of like kind of concern of like, can it? I don't, no. Shouldn't. But then again, if this is a dragon, you do not know what dragons are capable of.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever really will.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not there. You were never trained against them. And so when you lick and you are taken back to that wispy void, it's not shadows. No. It is closer to what your spirit would be able to determine is the ethereal plane. And once again, you are confronted by the two streaming rainbow colors flitting down the shape of this void, this shadow. What the hell is that? That's a big bug.
It's like a wasp or something.
Oh, neat.
You'll be fine.
You're lost. Go home. You're drunk.
Just attracted to the light.
Atmosphere.
Yummy.
But this time, instead of you perceiving this large, grand shape, big, billowing wings pushed by no wind, you instead catch another source of light. Two amber gold eyes focused directly at you. It sees you.
Mm.
It recognizes you. The head, instead of kind of like cocking or anything to kind of like better, it just looms down, shifts closer. The rainbow's following alongside it, almost like the tendrils of a deep sea creature. Hello. We're gonna leave it there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Did you hit it already?
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. So, thanks for joining us on our second episode of Tales of Whimdark.
Yeah.
Rules of Whimdark.
Rules of Whimdark,
Yes.
yeah.
Rules of Whimdark.
Patent pending. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
TM.
TM. We're not trademarking 2 weeks. That's taken by Bare Naked Ladies. Or 1
That was
week.
1 week. So we
Okay,
can get 2.
2 weeks. All right, we'll double it. TM. We'll be back in 2 weeks to continue this story and see where Sanguina is left off in this horrific vision.
I'm excited to see if she goes catatonic because that seems likely.
I guess we'll have to find out together, won't we?
Next time on Rules of Whimdark.
Oh, hang on. Hey, wait. Do that again.
Oh, next time on Rules of Whimdark.
Wait, hang on. No, we lost you. Do it again. No. I got the camera this time. I'm not going to touch it. Do it again.
This time on Rules of Whimdark.
Do it again.
This time on Rules of...
You keep saying this time. Yeah. Next time.
Okay, next time.
Next time on Rules of Whimdark.